Oh, say does that
There you go again, putting on your own.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Hart. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green, the pass to Wiggins. Releases from 15 and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, Wiggins is a good mid-range shooter. When he's in a rhythm, faced up like that, they'll take it.
Here's Shamet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
Ayton a screen on Thompson. Shamet kicks to Ayton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Paul against Curry. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Curry passes to Looney. Outside for Curry. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 4. On the wing, Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. He can't hit that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Here's Thompson. 2 points. That one goes.
And Thompson, a guy who has size and has strength and has taken shots like that before.
Paul passes to Craig. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns trailing. Shamet on the wing. 11-point game his last outing. Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors leading by 4. Poole finds Green. Back to Poole. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get like blown out in that game, but it felt deflating and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going no matter who they had out on the court.
Here's Wiseman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Brent, unfortunately, the young career of James Wiseman has been plagued by injuries.
Yeah, it's been really tough, Kevin, with that meniscus injury, 39 games into his career. He had his surgery, and then he was trying to come back, and multiple setbacks in his pathway to try to get back on the floor and become an impact player as the first overall pick a couple years ago. It kept him out the entirety of last season. Hopefully, this is the year where we see him fully healthy.
They get it back to the right side. For 3, Okogie. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Kuminga the pass to DiVincenzo. It's over Payne. And again, no good by Golden State.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
No good from Lee. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Torrey Craig is out there with Bridges. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in at the point.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shamet with it. Now Green defending. Snatched up. Here's Ayton. And at last, they get one to fall. Ayton's got 6.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton, that time getting inside and using his frame.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul passes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Bridges against Wiggins. Here's Wiseman. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Suns trail by 3. Bridges finds Shamet. Ayton in the high post. He's got 8. Passes it to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Jerome. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Craig with a screen on Curry. Paul kicks to Craig. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Paul surveying the floor. Tries it from 9. He squares up and sinks it. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Drag went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Moody's checked in for Golden State.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
The 11-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. A wide open look here for Craig. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Looney with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Moody. They grab their own miss. Another shot. The shot by Looney, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Now the pass to Paul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hayton. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bucket is good. Looney's got his second bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Ayton a screen on Curry. Puts it up from 12. Paul can't get it to go.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Looney. Shoots over Bridges. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Looney is pretty selective at when he shoots. That ups his percentages.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green he's checked in for. Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Wiggins. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Okogie comes in for Torrey Craig. Lee's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. Sharch in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. The Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Poole. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
He hits both from the stripe. He hits Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. And 1:01 left here in the second. Phoenix no good that time either. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Green kicks to Kuminga. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Payne passes to Lee, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Lee's got his first points of the night.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Moody. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. From the line, and it's good off the back rim and in. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Here's Payne. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time...
Hey there, everybody.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've been stuck in...
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles. And that concludes...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And he gets it to go. Ayton's got 14 points.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Jerome passes to Green. Good on the bucket. Green's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Warriors. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
The shot's good from Paul.
Was Paul a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Here's Looney. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Suns trail by 8. Now, here's Shamet. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Green kicks to Thompson. Over Craig. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
A great way for a three-point shooter to keep the defense honest is to show them that you can knock down mid-range shots. Clay did that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Baseline J on the way, and the shot goes down. And the Warriors lead by 14.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Ayton a screen on Thompson. Shamet. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Green, no luck. Suns trail by 14. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Jerome. And the Suns making a change here as well. Landale's checked in.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Paul passes to Bridges. There's the 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Green kicks to Thompson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Lee comes in for Bridges, and it's Payne in for Landry Shamet.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Payne gets a wide open look. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Landale with the bucket. Landale's got his 1st bucket of the night.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Some contact there, but no whistle. Didn't matter. Dante stays focused.
Paul against Thompson. Paul dishes to Lee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good on the 3.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Thompson for the triple. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Payne can't hit.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's Green. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And a tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Sharch has the open look. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The score. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Warriors leading by 19 points. Green, the pass to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Green, and that one, good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Ayton a screen on Curry. Payne passes to Ayton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And there's Poole on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Takes the three, keeps it alive, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 20.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Wiseman. Moody's subbed in for Green. Suns trail by 21. Bridges passes to Ayton. Good.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Count that one. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
Here's Kuminga. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. That one good for 2. And the Warriors lead by 21.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Moody, Curry trying to break free. Moody's shot is off. Suns trail by 19. Feeds it to Bridges. Goes back up. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Timeout called the Warriors. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moody. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jordan Poole. And Phoenix also making a switch. Paul's checked in for Payne. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Superb job by Klay to draw the contact for the and-one opportunity. Great focus on the play.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we're going to see a more confident Klay this year. There's another part of Klay Thompson's game he's showing off. Good handle there, and he sticks with it.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Thompson. Passes to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the pass to Looney. Over Ayton. Misses off the right iron. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 19-point game. Craig kicks to Shamet. Stolen by Thompson.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Ayton a screen on Curry. Here's Paul. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Count that bucket.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg